Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review, and today we're going to be reviewing the last of the beers in the Beer 52 June 2020 box, and this one is, you can see there, it's a Hopstravaga, and it's by the White Hag. We've had a couple of White Hags already in the subscription box this month. It is a hazy IPA, and it is coming in at 6.2%. So as I said, this is the last one from the Beer 52 from this month. I think that overall this month's been pretty good. We've tried quite a few different beers. Some of them have been, some of them have been good, some of them have been average, and there have been a couple of ones that are not so good. So let's see where this one fits into the whole scale of things. So let's get this beer into the glass. So there's a hazy, typical sort of hazy IPA there. It's a sort of orangey in colour. You've got a very, very sort of small head. Let's see what it says in the can. It doesn't really say a great deal here. Yeah, ingredients and all sort of stuff. Just seeing if it's got, it says Crosby hops. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but okay. So let's give it a quick smell, shall we? Yep, very tropical. I'm getting more sort of mango and pineapple, opposed to the sort of grapefruits, peaches. A bit of apricot. Yeah, very nice on the aroma. Quite very sort of overpowering with the fruits there. Quite like that. So, without further ado, let's check it for its mouthfeel and its taste. So, cheers, everyone. It's very bitter. There's quite a level of carbonation in there, so when you drink it, and it sort of, the carbonation sort of rolls the flavour around your throat, but it's very bitter on the back end there, very bitter. I'm a bit disappointed with the head of it. It's literally gone now. It's looking it's very sort of oily. Yeah, you get those pineapple sort of notes there. And it's quite piney as well. There's a little subtleness of melon and grapefruit there as well. Overall, it's not bad. It's not that smooth. It's a little bit bitter, and to be honest, the sort of texture isn't great. If you like your beers and fairly bitter, then this would be a winner. But for me, yeah, it's a little bit too tart on the back end there. It's a little bit overpowering of those citrusy. It's almost like lemon peels and real sort of quite strong grapefruit tones. So that's the Hopstravaga, the last one in the box. Now let's see what the Rocker's beer rating gives this one out of 100. Back. Okay, the scores are in for Hopstravaga by the White Hag Brewing Company. Okay, so first thing first, aroma. This is probably the best thing going for it, I think. Very, very nice tropical pineapple, mango sort of aroma there. I think it's quite nice that. So we're giving that 13 out of 20 for aroma. Appearance, I mean it's yellow, it's hazy as it says, but it's very. So if you look at that, it's very sort of oily there on the top, and it's not as good as others. I don't like the way that it's a little bit too carbonated, and the head just is a bit sort of weak and thin. So we're giving it 6 out of 10 for appearance. Flavour. Okay, the first taste you get those sort of tropical fruits, and then a very citrusy and grapefruits. But it's just too bitter. It's too tart on the back of the throat, and that sort of ruined my enjoyment of it a little bit. So I'm giving it 29 out of 40 for flavour. Value for money, it's a beer 52. So we're classing this as a £3, 330ml. Yeah, I don't think it's great value for money. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. I'm going to have another taste. Just overall experience, I wouldn't want to have any more of those. It's just too bitter. It's not for me. If some people like real bittery grapefruit, real strong on the grapefruit, then they'd probably enjoy it. But for me, I'm giving it a 10 out of 20 for overall experience. So that gives us a total of 62 out of 100. So it's just about a Bon Jovi of beers. If it was a Bon Jovi song, it would be one of the poor ones. Born to Be My Baby. I don't really like that song. That's your Bon Jovi song. It's not a Keep the Faith or a Living on a Prayer. It's at the bottom end of the Bon Jovi, but it just about gets there. To some people, they might enjoy it, but for me, too bitter. So that's the end of another review, and that's the last of the Beer 52 until we get the next box sometime at the beginning of July. But would I recommend it? Let's do a little bit of an overall in terms of what I think of Beer 52. I really think that, you're going to be trying beers that you haven't tried. You're not going to enjoy them all. Most people would probably say, yep, they're all okay. But there'll be one or two real belters in there, and there'll be one or two that aren't so bad. That's that one and the Gulch Style Ale, probably the worst two from the box. The two Northern Monk ones were pretty good. And they were probably the better ones. And then you had the sort of, and the Micro New England IPA, that was good. So they're the three sort of above average, I think. And then you had the Siren and the Buxton Brewery one. Again, they're sort of middle of the road. So, you hit and miss. I know next month it's all going to be themed around the Netherlands. So, again, interesting. It's not. I wouldn't necessarily go and buy beer from the Netherlands unless I was in the Netherlands. So it'll be interesting to see what we get. So I'm gonna keep going with it. But if you want to give it a try, I'm gonna put the link for the. You can try the box 8 beers for £12, and I think that's pretty good value. You can take it one box and then you just cancel it. That works out. What £1.50 a can, and I think that for the type of cans you get in here, that's pretty good quality. So, end of the Beer 52. We've got some other unboxings coming over the next week or so, and then we'll be going through some of those beers, so look out for those. So until the next one, keep on rocking.